give at Marks with Mike's podcast a shout out. Shout out!
Hey, yo.
What a maneuver! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me? The irresistible force meeting the
Yo, you already know what it is by the sound of my voice. That's right, your boy, Mr. 6'9". JT back in this piece once again, joined by the co-host, L. Cheech. What's going on, Bobby?
What's going on, Papa? We back at it again. Another week, ready to talk this shit. What up? What up? Who we got today?
Who we got today, man? Of course, the forever rotating and forever forbidden door. Crossing through that line, of course, we do have the unofficial, official intern, Mr. Casanova. What's going on?
What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's staying hydrated, enjoying life, all that good stuff.
Got to make sure that, and also definitely coming through again, back to back, like Drake said, we have representing Getcho Podcast. It's the homie Juss in the building.
Yay! We here. Let's do it.
Man, we here. We was in here like swimwear. We about to get out of here like last year, so let's go ahead and get it popping. First and foremost, got to thank y'all for watching and tuning in. Make sure y'all do a couple things for us. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on all of our social media apps, whether it be, of course, the Book of Faces, IG, Twitter. You can also find us on TikTok. You can also find us on every single podcast streaming platform that is out there. Of course, you know the names. I'm not going to go through them. Psych, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. You get the drift. Wherever they are available. And, of course, make sure y'all do us another favor. Make sure y'all go follow Getcho Podcast as well, because Getcho Podcast is here and they put it on. Make sure y'all go ahead and do that. But with that being said, man, look, it's been a lot of things that have happened over this past week. There's rumors, there's news. That's what happened on SmackDown and Rampage, New Japan Dominion. We also got the fallout from Raw. We got the fallout from NXT that just happened. We also have to predict the card for Impact Wrestling's Slammiversary. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. I don't know if we should just start with the rumors and news, or should we just start off with Raw? What you think, Chief? You let me know, man.
Man, we just gotta start, with unfortunate news. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So unfortunate news, man. Yes, Jeff Hardy was pulled over inside the great state of Florida. One place you don't want to do that. And he was booked. Tony Khan finally released a statement today. We were able to resume contact with Jeff Hardy this afternoon. AEW does not condone Jeff's alleged behavior. We made it clear to Jeff that we'll assist him in getting the treatment and substance abuse issues, which is indicated that he is open to receiving. In interim, he is suspended without pay, and he can only return upon successfully completing treatment and maintaining his sobriety. Now, listen, this is everything that he was booked on. You got violation restrictions, driving with license canceled, suspended, DUI, and 3 times over the legal limit. So, yes, Jeff went for the DUI 3 times. What was it? 3 times within a decade? You were saying, El Cheech?
Within a decade? Within like the last 8 years, you know what I mean? Like, dude just don't catch a break. And it seems like now with this happening, it makes WWE look in a better, space from before. Before they were trying to, he didn't need no help, and check him out now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Isn't it crazy that everyone jumped down WWE's throat and they were saying, oh, what are they talking about? He said he was fine, blah, 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 blah. Go to AEW. And I was listening to Booker T's show, and Booker T places blame on AEW for all the crazy stunts that just been doing since he's got back. The man's been in ladder match after hardcore match after this match. There has not been like a handful of regular matches that he's been in since he's been there. And look, you taking these high risk moves, your body gonna hurt. Yeah, you can protect yourself to the best of your ability, but there's nothing you can do to protect yourself from falling off a balcony and landing almost on all of the table, not the whole thing, or landed on a stack of chairs. He even said during the video, which I'm not going to put up, I've already watched it. He said that he has a doctor's appointment to get a brain scan. I'm not sure if he was just saying that or if it's true. If it is true, then then I think that kind of goes into it, man. These matches. I mean, you're going to try to doctor yourself up the best of your ability.
Right.
So the only thing we can do is pray for him, man. I mean, pray.
It still doesn't justify, you know what I mean? It doesn't justify his action. There's another wrestler out there. Yeah, heard of Dirty Dutch Mantel. He lost an I forgot if it was a granddaughter of a daughter or niece. Somebody in the family passed away due to drunk driving, drunk driving. So he's real outspoken when it comes to that. When it happened to Sonny, he was real spoken about it. And why do it have to something bad to happen in order for people to take action? You know what I mean? And he's an adult, you know what I mean? So if you could help people that want to get help, but if they don't want to, you know what I mean? And I know AEW might do well by them, but I agree with Booker T saying that he's been booking all these matches. He shouldn't be in, at least not continuously. He's an attraction. We shouldn't be seeing him all the time or like that. And it's sad. What's your thought, Juss?
The thing is, like, it's so difficult too because you want to make jokes. It's so easy to make jokes. It's like low hanging fruit. But at the end of the day, this guy really does have like an alcohol problem, And who's to say that maybe going back with his brother might have kind of opened some of these doors of his past addictions, So it's just really unfortunate what's going on with him. I hope that he finds a resolution to like take care of himself because, obviously he's a role model to some, he's a hero to some, so nobody wants to see him, be in a bad place. So I kind of wish him the best, to be honest.
I feel that, man. Mr. Casanova, what's your opinion, man?
I mean, he's been going through substance abuse issues for God, man. It's been probably 20 plus years now. And I mean, he's got young daughters, and that's probably where I would say that they're going to suffer the most because we're in the age of the internet. So once they get older, they're going to be able to see everything that he did while they were younger. So, I mean, his family's taking a bigger hit in the public eye. And I mean, he's eventually going to probably do some hard time if something worse happens. And I really hope that it doesn't. So I hope that, if he does want to drink, call a fucking Uber, dude. That's what we're there for.
Yeah, call Mr. Casanova. He Ubers. But
there you go.
The thing is, it's like, I think they were saying that he could be facing up to 5 years in prison for this, being that it's his third offense, less than 10 years. I mean, like I said, prayers are with him. I mean, yeah, he does have kids. Is his wife responsible? Are we going to blame his wife like everyone blamed Naomi for Jimmy Uso? Like, there's a lot of blame to be going around. But as it goes to his kids, it could be worse. He could be Kim Kardashian. You can Google that up. So it could be a lot worse. Also,
is that worse? Is that worse?
I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm Kim Kardashian's child and I Google my mom and the sex tape comes up versus 3 DUIs, I think
true.
That this is gonna be a lot worse.
True.
What was that song called? I hit it first. I hit it first.
Yeah,
I hit it first.
Ray J. I don't want to Google that and see my mom getting up, cheating rapping off. But damn on that.
I can't take this shit no more.
In other rumors and news, Rhea Ripley was trending over the weekend, right? Which is crazy, right? So this random person off of Twitter, she's an NFT artist. I end up listening to some of her music, and I wish I did. She said, Rhea Ripley, y'all must have just seen me on TV and decided to rip my look. I have had this tattoo here for 3 years. Y'all gave her the same tattoo. Looks like blah, 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 blah. And Rhea Ripley basically responded, this isn't worth my time, but I'm bored. I've been drawing stuff on my – it's my Bruce logo. It's a Libra scale. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Basically, at the end of the day, Rhea Ripley.
Who is you? You ain't nobody.
No,
Yeah, for
seriously,
real.
like, who the fuck are you? It's like I literally had to do some digging, and I went to Spotify, I clicked on the link, and I'm missing about 15 minutes of my life I can never get back. So,
it was
not-
as bad
not
as her
gonna
fade. It was as bad as.
This.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. And in other news, Andrade and the Lucha Bros out of the Forbidden Door. So it looks like what's happening with that, in my from what I can read, is based on some contracts. I believe what was it? CMLL and AAA not working together. They got past beef. But if I'm not mistaken, is it CMLL that works with AAA that works with New Japan, right?
Yes.
Or is it vice versa? Yes, AAA works with New Japan, but CMLL won't work with AAA, or they won't work with New Japan, vice versa. Anyways, at the end of the day, it looks like Andrade and it looks like the Lucha Bros may not be at the Forbidden Door due to contract.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
I'll tell you exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It's going to suck because we're not going to have the Lucha Bros on the card as of the current moment. And for a Forbidden Door match, I mean, there's a lot of matches that you could have. The Good Brothers running their mouth talking about, oh, there's no tag teams that can touch the Good Brothers. Put the Lucha Bros aside, though.
Yep.
There's so many matches that we can have at that Forbidden Door with all these people that's missing. And
I mean, on paper, that would look good, but I don't think the Good Brothers against the Lucha Brothers will be a good match.
I mean, like I said, it's on paper, but at the end of the day, you're talking about the Lucha Bros who can basically snap their fingers and throw their hands up in there, and the crowd gonna go fucking crazy.
And do this stand? They could do it all by themselves. Let me see you do it.
They can do all that shit, man. In other news, Paige is leaving WWE. She put a statement out in there. She's not re-signing. She's leaving in July. So she's going to test the water. She's going to test the market. Where could she end up? There's a couple places. Of course, AEW asked about that. She said at the money rate. Or she can end up in Impact. So my question is, where do you see Paige at? Let's start off with El Cheech.
No, all I have to say is this. When I saw that,
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
bro, I mean, not against her, you know what I mean? Well, we haven't seen her since the last time she popped up being the manager for the Bukaki Warriors. Is it Bukaki or Kabuki?
Kabuki. I
Yeah, shout out to Smacking It Raw. You know what I mean? No, but yeah.
I feel you.
That's the last time you've seen her. And they could have used her. You know, they could have used her in a different way, but I don't know. Can it be a swerve and she come back as her real name?
Nah, I don't see that shit.
You know what I mean? But either or, you know what I mean?
It's hair, whack. It's gear, whack. It's
You know what I mean? It just she should have been in like one of them vampire movies. You know what I'm saying? Like she could go in to do that. You know what I mean? Twilight. You know, Twilight 2022. Yeah. She. You know what I mean? What is it that you call that Reddit or whatever? The reverse tail thing. You know what I mean?
Revitiligo.
Oh, whoa! One more time.
Revitiligo. It's the opposite of what Michael Jackson had.
Konnichiwa, bitches. Yes.
Hey.
What do you think, Juss? Do you think she stays in WWE, goes back? Does she end up in Impact? Does she end up in AEW, MLW?
I mean, she went live on Twitch, right, talking about it. So, I mean, from what she said, it seemed like they don't really have anything for her. So, you know, when they say that means basically they're gonna be fired or let go. So, I mean, where she ends up, I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's gonna be used wherever she's at, whether it's AEW, Impact, or
what about
wherever. I was gonna say, wow, she could be useful at WoW, to be honest. You know.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
as a commentator, maybe a voice.
But she ain't trying to be no commentator. She's trying to wrestle. She
she's
said
trying to
neck
wrestle.
Yeah, she said her neck feels magnificent. Feel like
her back, hair. What?
Shout out to Kaya.
One hit wonder.
Whoa! Listen, you are not gonna have Kaya. You gotta have Kaya coming for me, bro.
You got a guy over here.
Hey, play one other song. Play that other song. Can you play the one other song on here? One of the Kaya's hits. You can do that.
My
That's the only one I know.
Yeah. Okay, got you.
What? You got that one. You got Kane Wayne with it. You got there's a few other ones she had with Tampa Tony. You got JODD with Trick Daddy. Jump on the, you know what?
Oh yeah,
I keep going on with Kaya, bro. Don't do that with Kaya. Listen,
hated it,
bro. You ain't about to have Kaya come for me. I'm cool on that. And other news, rumors of news, and this is gonna be the last little batch. MVP and Chris Jericho. It was put out there by NoDQ.com. Apparently, they had an altercation back in May, face to face, when AEW was in Houston for an event. It goes like this. The story is that Chris Jericho was talking to Matt Hardy inside the hotel at the bar, and in comes walking MVP. So he's walking in, what have you.
You know what it was from, right? It was from a tweet. Let's take it back. No, take it
from the tweet that Chris Jericho put out there, and MVP is like,
take it down. He told him, take that down.
And Chris Jericho said, I ain't taking down shit or whatever. And then they finally meet up at the hotel in Houston, and MVP walked up to him and he was trying to talk to him. MVP was basically like,
ain't a bitch, nigga. I can smell the bitch in you. Ooh, that's vintage, bitch.
It can smell the bitch in Chris Jericho, but it gets better. Chris Jericho basically, in the midst of that, walks off into the elevator, and he says that he doesn't fight jobbers, but what he really said, in my mind,
wait a minute, I'm white.
And walked off.
Where you going? Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly good moment to throw your life away.
So that's basically what happened. I mean,
it's terrible.
I mean, he said that he said that he doesn't fight jobbers. I don't believe that. I think that my man was probably scared, and he walked into the elevator.
He ain't lying.
Oh yeah,
he didn't want that smoke because MVP can really fight. Like he really out here about this. Like, man, this man is winning jiu-jitsu competitions. Like, nah, he about that
line stepper.
Yep,
exactly.
And his music's better. His music is far better than Jericho's.
No, and if you know MVP's story before coming to WWE, he's not really one to mess with either.
No, not at all.
So
he about that one.
Man, Chris Jericho lost a lot of swag sauce to me ever since he went to. Yeah,
exactly. That. But yeah, that's pretty much the rumors and news far as that goes, far as mainstream. Let's go ahead and take it to Raw, man. So Raw opened up. I mean, you had Heyman and The Miz in there doing the segment, basically, and then Matt Riddle's there.
Paul Heyman saved that segment, by the way.
Well, yeah, it's Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is like throwing the wild draw full card in Uno, right? You throw that at any time, like it's guaranteed that the win is back on your shoulders. And we end up having this situation, man. Where we had this promo exchange, so we're building up to this match that's gonna happen on Friday. First time Roman Reigns has wrestled a match since what? what was that? WrestleMania Backlash was the last time he wrestled a match. So we're gonna see what's popping off of that. So that segment popped off. Then we had out of nowhere, which I was upset about. We had Cedric versus MVP. Cedric catches the L. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. MVP catches the dub, almost over there. You know, basically the insurance policy at this point. I like to see MVP back in the ring. I'm glad that we get to see him still create memories inside the ring in 2022. So shout out to that. We had a polls down. A polls down, my G. Like the last time we had a polls down, Bobby Lashley was bent over, showing his best asset, and that's when Leo Rush was his manager. I don't know if y'all remember when Bobby Lashley.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. We go from talking about Mrs. Balls last week to doing a fucking pose down. This is ridiculous, man. I'm serious.
But wait,
I don't get it.
There's more. Austin Theory, whatever you want to call him, started shooting him in the face with baby oil. Now, the last time I seen somebody with baby oil in WWE, it was Big Dick Johnson dancing with DX. That's the last time I seen somebody with baby oil. Remember, he used to come out with the baby oil, squeezing and shit. That's the last time I seen it. So I don't know what's the play here. You think that the eventual plays?
Wait a minute, that's not true. That's not true. Chuck and Billy used to oil each other up together. Remember that? They used to do that together. Chuck and Billy.
But the last time that we seen a guy with oil in his hand was DX, and Chuck and Billy was long gone. Billy was in TNA, and Chuck was out there fixing motorcycles.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So that's what he's doing. But what's the end game? Do you think that we're gonna have Bobby Lashley going for this title at Money in the Bank? Is this a way to put some gold back around them? I mean, what y'all boys think? What you think, Cheech?
Fuck these kids.
I feel that.
I mean, Lashley's being misused. It's nothing new in WWE, so there's no expectations for me right now, like what they're gonna do. It'll be great if there be a put them in a better state. But to me, once they unify the belts, it kind of took some luster out of everything else that's happening. Because to be honest, there's all the things that could happen, and hopefully. If like everybody's expecting, that big Roman Reigns versus Dwayne Johnson, they don't need no belt. You know what I mean? Like Cena and Rock, the first time it wasn't for no belt. You feel me? So they don't need a belt. So can they split it? To me, that'll be the best thing to do. You know what I mean? But we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. But I just wish that Bobby Lashley was used different and better.
Okay. Juss, what's your thoughts?
Honestly, I think the end game is going to be baby oil on a pole match, and then whoever loses has to just pour that all over.
Okay, Juss Russo.
What's up?
Juss
Russo.
I like that.
You like that? Swerve, bro. Swerve, bro.
That does sound like some Vince Russo booking, though. Okay, let's go, Mr. Casanova. So what you think the end game gonna be on this?
I personally think Bobby Lashley's in the wrong title contention to begin with. And, if they're going to build, Austin Theory or just Theory as they call him now, they need to keep building him and stop putting him in dumbass, little spots like that with pose downs and putting up against a guy that's 20 times bigger than him. Bobby Lashley's always been misused for the most part, except for the last time he had a championship. That was good. But everything else after that, garbage.
Blasphemy!
Okay. I get you. Okay. We also had the interview with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins sitting here dedicated.
Love that suit, boy. Look at that suit.
No, nobody is touching Seth Rollins' grip. Okay, this man has been gripping almost for an entire year.
Yep.
That's sick, bro. For a whole entire year, and the fact that Rollins is still holding the sledgehammer, this is a sick, evil, twisted dude,
right?
Man, just an evil motherfucker. He's a line stepper. That man, that's who habitual line stepper right there.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins.
Yep. Seth Rollins. Yep.
So that set up AJ versus Seth Rollins for the main event. Of course, we already got the winner coming out of that. And unfortunately, it wasn't the one that we wanted. So we do know that Seth is going to be in Money in the Bank. But does he win Money in the Bank? That's the real question. I mean,
honestly, for me, I honestly, for me, I think if he wins, I'll be okay with it because I don't think there's anybody else that can carry it. Plus, it just adds more to him being a heel if he has it.
Okay. Let's go. Ms. Casno.
I don't know. Personally, I'm agreeing with Juss. Rollins killed it the first time he cashed it into WrestleMania. So I wouldn't be sad if he wanted to. I mean, he's definitely top talent. He knows what he's doing and probably the best heel in the game right now. And I pretty much watch for the laugh, man, because the laugh is fucking on point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and to add to that, perhaps one of the best cash-ins in the history of the Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? That WrestleMania made me want to go to WrestleMania, and I missed the year after, which it was Dallas. But then after that, I made it to 3 straight WrestleMania.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
That San Jose one, it was like, yo, I gotta be there. I gotta be there. And Seth Rollins, I wouldn't mind him winning the Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? But I feel that AJ Styles should be going in that. It should be in that match. But you know how they do. Perhaps something happened and he'll go again, and then he'll get in. But but then again, I would like somebody else. You know what I mean, to have it. Cause sometimes how Vince get in those moods and like the flavor of the lemon Otis. You know what I mean? Like they put the thing on fucking Otis and
right back.
Where the fuck he at? Where the fuck he at? You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, so you know what I mean? It's like right now.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Anybody could get it.
True.
And I'm with you on that. Like, to me, there's so many different possibilities you could throw out there as people that can win it. Now, we don't want an Otis situation again.
But what if they bring John Cena back and John Cena wins it? I mean,
John Cena winning the Money in the Bank? Hell, for what?
Cut you. That's the rule. Cut you.
I gotta bring out the knife, bro. Listen,
he's coming back anyway, man. I mean,
House Party 3.
But why? Does he need? He to me personally, he
doesn't. But he's coming back. That's what I'm saying. Vince will do whatever he wants just to get the ratings up.
Yeah, but I think if this man gonna do anything, they'll probably put the U.S. title around John Cena versus putting.
Man, sit your dumb ass.
Versus putting the Money in the Bank on him. I mean, yeah, that's
man, sit your dumb ass down and
that's something where you don't have to be on TV every single week with the Money in the Bank, but the U.S. title, I can see them doing that only because.
Okay, like moving on from right, who was the winner of the female last year?
Nikki ASH, right?
Nikki
Ashy, like it's just you could expect anything, you know what I mean, and hopefully they don't go that route, but
just unexpected. Also last night on Raw, Rey Mysterio caught an L to Veer. Not looking good for the Mysterios. Man, Dominic has to be the most worthless son ever. There's no way. Listen, there is no way I can watch my dad get his ass beat and not come out there and fight for the owner. I mean, this is our family. This is our bloodline. Like you mean to tell me as my son you won't watch me get my ass beat?
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Not me. like my son, my son's 2 years old. If I was getting my ass beat right now, I guarantee you, my 2-year-old son will probably come in there and fuck somebody up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
To be honest, if there's the right time for them to split them up, it's right now. Because right now they're not doing anything, bro. They're not. Did they have the belts? Did they even won the belts? Probably once, right?
Before.
2 times. Yeah.
2 times.
Yeah.
If there's a time to break them up, is now. You know what I mean? Turn them and I don't know, Dominic, send them down to NXT 2.7.
Yes. 2.7. 2.7.
Dang.
My thing is with the whole Veer thing is I understand that they want to build another giant, blah blah blah, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, how do you expect anyone to believe that the Mysterios will go down to Veer if they were able to kind of hang with Brock Lesnar as a father and son, right? For me, that's why that kind of took me out of it. I was like, Veer ain't shit compared to Brock.
Well, come on. How you gonna say Veer ain't shit, bro? He got a movie out there, based on his real life.
Veer?
Yeah, you're not hip.
What's the name of the movie? Slumdog Millionaire?
No. He was a pitcher. Huh? He was a pitcher from.
Oh yeah.
That's to me. That's the only reason he's being put. Because remember, he got a whole.
I forgot
he got a whole village. Yeah.
Listen.
Wait, hold on. He plays baseball?
He used to. He used to be a pitcher.
I thought he played cricket or some shit like that.
No. He used to play baseball, bro.
No,
wait a minute now.
I don't know, bro.
Emotional, damn it! You want some therapy?
Yeah, you gonna use that clip. But I ain't gonna use that clip. Nah, it's playing.
I ain't gonna say that with a razor and then use that clip.
Yes.
What's going on, bro?
It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
Nah. It's all good. Just play.
No, but yeah, I mean, basically, Veer is pulling the young Jeezy move. He can't lose a whole city behind. So with that being said, I see that's why they pushing them and all that. So it makes sense. Doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. Also, we got the return of Elias next week. Apparently, Elias is coming back. That's what at least what his younger brother Ezekiel said. So if Elias is coming back next week, who the hell is going to play Elias? Or is it going to be like one of those side-by-side things like on Family Matters when Stephon Urkel and Steve Urkel be in the same scene type shit? Like,
no, but remember when Elias did it at WrestleMania? That he was playing different. Remember that?
The different at different spots in the place.
Yeah, and that's when I think John Cena came up as the Dr. Tugonomics. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of ways that this can go, but I mean, for me, there's only one person that can play Elias. Bring me back Damian Sandow. Bring me Damian Sandow out there to play Elias and have Ezekiel in the ring and still do the concert like that. That'd be dope if they could do that. But I'm pretty sure Kevin Owens was still outside calling him a liar. Then we had the Judgment Day show up. So this whole thing, Judgment Day, is real. They call themselves equals. Who is going to be this new member? Because at this point, it needs to be Tommaso Ciampa because they have been working Homeboy ever since he debuted on the main roster. They've been making my boy scrub, which is sad because Ciampa ain't no, He ain't no scrub by any means. What is he? A former 2-time, 3-time NXT champion, tag team champion. Of course, none of that shit matters on the main roster, but still, man, like this man was just at the Survivor Series a couple years ago. It's like don't do it like that. So I don't know who's gonna be the next member of Judgment Day, but it would be good to see where the story progresses at. Still trying to make it make sense. I don't know if it ever gonna make sense, but we're gonna try to see if it makes sense. Speaking of making sense, let's make some sense out of what happened on NXT tonight. So we had a few things pop off for NXT. Okay, we had it open up with the tag team match with the Creed brothers going up against Idris and Malik. And I will tell you this, the future is bright. The future's very bright, man. These young tag teams, man. And think about it. And no one in these pictures are over the age of 25. Not damn one. Yeah. No one's over 25. And I mean, well, you know, you should, man. You should. At this stage of time, I mean, if you're born anywhere in the decade of the 80s, you should feel old at this point. You really should. You know, if you wake up and your knees pop when you try to get out the bed, you should definitely feel old.
But I gotta say is,
that's a wig, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a
yeah, that was Sam Cassell.
You. Listen, I'm saying this right now. You ain't about to have Will Smith come up here and try to slap me, bro. Okay? Keep his wife's name out your
motherfucking mouth.
What is the 5 fingers? Say to the face.
About to slap me, fuck that. No, but yeah, you had this match go down. It was a good showing. I mean, once again, it's going to take a little bit more for a lot of people to get behind, you know, this whole Creed Brothers thing, because my whole thing is they pulled the trigger too late on it, and now the people are, you know, just reacting to just react. I don't think that, you know, that same level of what can I say, hype,
right,
that they had before with the crowd. I don't think it's there. I mean, there's inklings of it, but I don't see it. The crowd was a lot much liver, you know. Before,
for what?
For the Creed brothers before Stokely left.
Who?
What you mean? Who?
Man, nobody gives a fuck about them guys, man.
Stand and deliver.
Stand
and deliver.
Well, some pizza. That's what they should be doing. Like, they don't do it for me, man. Remember when they first came out, they didn't have no gear, but they put them together. You know what I mean? And earlier, I said in the group chat, are they the ones rolling with Joe Gacy? You know what I mean? Can they be? Because remember, you got the storyline that Roddy Strong keeps shitting on him. You know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all should have done this. Oh, you shook hands. Da 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 da. Then Joe Gacy over here talking about, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Can that be a swerve? You know what I mean? I don't care, because I could care less for the Creed brothers. They don't do it for me. They actually, that's a bathroom break for me. Like,
you must be out of your goddamn mind.
I mean, it could even be somebody from NXT UK that they're trying to bring up to the States.
I'm done with it. Don't bring nobody else.
Who?
Don't bring nobody else.
I don't think. Yeah, is there anybody else from NXT UK that they haven't brought up yet? Almost everybody, right, is up there.
Yeah, because the news. Well, I'm not gonna say news. The rumor is that they're gonna phase out NXT UK within the next year or so, which I think is a dumb move, but that's a rumor.
Okay, first of all, ain't nobody talking while I'm talking, so shut the fuck up.
Listen, man, there's nobody from the UK that is worth bringing, you know what I mean, or that look like the silhouette of them two guys. The chick, the women's champion, Saramoto Karamoto or something like that. She's been champion for over a year, and we still haven't even seen her. You know what I mean? But like you said, UK's demise is written in stone already. You know what I mean? But to me, it's to be honest, not saying that that's not a possibility, but I just don't see who could it be. You know what I mean? Like them bringing them that got that stature. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I mean? They do have it. That's like the farm. You know what I mean? Like a farm league, so they could pull fucking wrestler out of their freaking ass.
Oh yeah, for sure. They can definitely do that. But speaking of pulling things out your ass, let's go ahead with this next match. This match right here between Wesley and what's this guy's name? Quan?
Zion Quinn.
Zion Quinn, the rugby player. Bro, I love that match. Love that match. You know why? Because my man came on top. Wesley Lee got to show out what he's capable of. That Desmond Xavier, that young cat, you know what I mean, that we met. Remember when we met him at that show in New Orleans?
Yeah,
dude, humble as fuck. That's the guy that was like, bro, it took him this long time. Then, of course, in the Impact, they had to put them together in a tag team, which nothing wrong with the Rascals, but that dude could go. That dude could go. And I was surprised that the match went the way they go, because that what's his name again? Zion Quinn.
Zion Quinn, yeah.
Yeah, Zion Quinn. He looked like $1 million. You know what I mean? But for him to lose that way, bro, they put in all the chips in on Desmond Xavier or whatever he's called now.
Okay, so Zion Quinn doesn't do it for me. Wesley does. I'm glad that Wesley got the W. But every single time I see Zion Quinn get ready to, try to sell a move, especially trying to sell one of his moves.
Lord Jesus.
You remember how way back when when Roman Reigns really couldn't talk in a microphone and everybody was shitting all over him? Like, that's what Zion Quinn reminds me of back then, like early Roman Reigns when he just couldn't do anything on a microphone and not doing it for me.
So basically, we're comparing Roman's microphone skills to Zion Quinn's in-ring skills. Okay, I can rock with that.
But when was that? Roman Reigns was, bro, when he was on the cell phone at NXT with the suit, man, that was money. That was money. What you talking about? Yeah. When were they? Bro, Roman Reigns always was able to talk on the mic. What y'all talking about?
Suffering sacrifice. You don't remember that?
Tell me when. What's your proof?
Yeah, there you go.
When he was in the Shield, man, like he just didn't have it.
Talking the Shield, that was different. We talking about, you know what I mean? Like, I can't recall that. It was Seth Rollins.
Go ahead. When he first went singles.
Yeah, he can talk about shit.
I know. Well, perhaps there, but you know what I mean. Got to be a little specific. You know what I mean? Because that was after NXT, and to me, when he was at NXT, bro, he was money. Okay. Just I'm just saying, just throwing it out there.
Not defending Zion Quinn, but NXT is developmental.
Exactly.
So you gotta kind of take it with a little grain of salt.
Yeah, a little grain of salt.
Just a little salt.
Just a little salt. Not too much. You had Wesley. Wesley get the W, which I was happy for. Shout out to Wesley. His hand got raised at the end of the day. So he definitely got it. And then we actually got what else did we have? We had we had an impromptu tag team match between the family going up against.
We need to talk about that, man.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
What's your thoughts on that, man?
I'm gonna let you know. My thoughts on this is, first of all, Melo and Trick are probably one of the three.
No. We talking about La Familia, Carmelo or whatever. They just there. No. Hold on. We talking about La Familia, right? I want to know about that. I could care less about Carmelo Hayes. They just there. You know what I mean? La Familia and El Legado de Fantasma. How do you see that whole thing played out?
Okay, so you really want my honest opinion on that shit?
Hated it.
How come?
It is shit.
How come?
Let me tell you what. I think Escobar and the whole entire faction, period, should not be merged with Tony D'Angelo's faction. I understand that, it's a storyline, kind of like, okay, yeah, if you lose, you got to join our family and you got to work for me. And then after that, I'm listening to it, and I'm watching.
It's a storyline, right? A storyline. They telling a story.
Well, they're telling the story, but what I'm saying is, I don't personally like the fact that they did that, because let's be honest, I understand that you're trying to build Tony D'Angelo up as the Donna NXT. You're trying to give him a lot of stock behind the name or whatever. I understand all that, but at the expense of Escobar, at the expense of the guy who should have been NXT champion, at the expense of the faction that should have held singles and tag team gold, at their expense. Like, no, and what happened to Electra?
Yeah, the shorty.
Yeah. What happened to her? Huh? She's gone, right? I ain't seen her.
I've never seen her. She never mattered. What are you talking about?
She mattered to me, goddammit. She mattered to me. She added on that screen a little bit.
Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this, nigga? This is ridiculous.
Get you, not the Ja Rule.
Well, at this point, I give a fuck, because she added size on to that, okay? Now that she's gone and then the family is merged together, I personally don't like it, but I gotta wait till it plays out, because it's only.
Thank you. Let it play out, because it's just that. But to me, I'm gonna say my point. I like the fact that they getting TV time, and of course it's that he don't want to do it, but of course got to be a man of his word, and you have to do it. You saw when there was the handshaking and all this guy's getting made, and next thing you know, like, he didn't want to shake his hand, he took his glasses. And boom, then you had that prompt match or whatever, and who won? You know what I mean? The other guys won, and you saw Legado Fantasma smiling, like, you know what I mean? So it's not something they're gonna stick in stone, you know what I mean? But exactly. So that's why, like, you know what I mean? Like, off of that, I just like the fact that they giving them the exposure, you know what I'm saying? Like, out there, even though not the way we would want to, you know what I mean? Because not, and I'm not saying El Legado was cool, but the two guys running with him, they're not it. You know what I mean? They're not it. You know what I mean?
Joaquin Wild?
Yeah. Yeah, DJC, that guy. No, he's not it. You know what I mean? He was
Blasphemy.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? You can call it whatever you want.
DJZ should have a singles run on his own. He doesn't need to be in a faction with them. And
Thank you.
And
you know what I mean?
But like literally after that segment where Santos took his glasses off, I literally tweeted out, Santos Escobar deserves better, because he's been getting shit on for a minute now. And I am Italian, and I don't even like the Italian guys, because they're just overdoing it.
No, but I don't
what
think
are they going to do? Bring out a plate of pasta next? I mean, seriously. Dude, it's just
that's coming.
much.
You know that's coming. Oh, you know that's coming.
No, but I don't see that
that's coming around the corner.
That they shitting on him. You know what I mean? I don't see it like that. To me, he just, work. He needs to work on certain things, and he's, he had gotten better. You know what I mean? But it just sometimes you don't get what you want. You know what I mean?
After
and then
Ciampa lost the belt, Breaker should have not had it. Escobar should have had it. And I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm red in the fucking face. I never thought Breaker should have got that title.
That, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, yeah, Braun Breaker shouldn't have got the title that fast. But what's done is done. Speaking of Braun Breaker, he actually had an impromptu match that night for the title. course, Braun Breaker goes over. Who comes out to challenge him for the title? Straight to the moon, Cameron Grimes.
Love it. Tell me he didn't kill it once he's stepping out like that heel mode, but still collective.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
Money.
Oh yeah.
He's money. He's definitely money. Yep. But my whole thing is this, right? I need a slow build, not a fast build with this. Yes, he's come out. He's called his shot like Babe Ruth. He wants a shot at that title. But I don't need it to happen next week. I don't need it to happen 2 weeks from now. I need it to happen at the next actual pay-per-view.
Yeah, they called it, right? And they fighting for what's the next one? American Bash, the Great American Bash.
Is it Great American Bash? But my thing is, I don't think that's going to be on an actual premium event. That's just going to be on
Tuesday.
It's going to be on Tuesday. My thing is something like that. Huh?
What was Apollo?
It was a vignette. They only had like a vignette.
But you know what? They damn sure advertised him being there that night. But yeah, we got Apollo, with a little short movie of him, playing a situation in his mind.
What was the accent? Where'd the accent go? He did a Kofi on us.
He lost that accent.
I like this Apollo better, to be honest, man. He's just coming in there looking like a badass and tearing shit up. I mean, I think I like this Apollo much better.
Damn that. Give me back Nigerian Apollo accent. Just give me the accent. I don't need everything.
Nation. The one that they need to bring. The Nation.
You got a point there.
But I got to say, since you brought up Cameron Grimes, I like the little backstage segment he had with Idris Anafe and Malik Blade, because those guys are great, man. I think they could be something special. Yeah. So, I mean, I can't wait to see if they're going to do more, and basically if Do-Rag Vince is going to let them do more.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them on main event.
Seeing as I seen that Mr. Brother Love is going to Impact, so he's no longer working with NXT, I guess.
Bruce Pritchard's gone. Bruce Pritchard's gone.
He's gonna.
Bruce Pritchard he's out. He's just having surgery. He's gonna be going out for a minute.
But he said he's gonna be making a run with Impact too. So he basically posted out on his podcast's fan page.
He's not gonna be with WWE anymore.
Bro,
I don't.
No, bro. I don't know where you read that from, but that's not real.
Nah, the money's way too better. Nah.
Well, it said he's gonna.
You're crazy. Man. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
I'd have to go find it, but it literally came out in his Something to Wrestle With podcast. He's gonna make one last run with Impact Wrestling.
I don't think it's gonna be like a full run. He may be to do some documentary work since he was there for a long time.
I mean, perhaps let's say if he put that, because I don't know if y'all saw that they put on YouTube about a week or two ago Something Else to Wrestle, and shortly after that WWE pulled it out. Because remember that used to be in the network, for that little run. Yeah. But now Peacock. So they put it on YouTube. I guess they were running the WrestleMania when Tyson was on. Was it 98?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 98. Yeah.
14. And then when I started watching it. When I went back, they took it out. Can he probably say that being something like that? But what I saw was that he's gonna be gone for a while because he's having surgery, some rotator cuff, some stuff like that. But for him to say that, being on the contract.
Nah, because it hasn't been. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I'm gonna have to check that one out. He probably
this contract might be a little bit different than wrestlers then. So if he does drop, he might not have that 90-day clause. He might just be able to come and go.
Yeah, but at the same time, like if there was something like that big, everybody want to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be talked about on Twitter. Yeah, Fifel, right? Uncle Dave's ass. Uncle Dave's with his $13 subscription ass.
Yeah, Brian Alvarez would have been right on top.
Yeah, get your Brian.
It's not real.
No,
Get
man.
your Bleacher Report.
Yeah, Bleacher Report would have been right on top of that shit because they can't wait to put something out.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Get your Wrestling Observer ass.
No, but the last match of the night, we had this right here, the 6-woman tag team match. Cora Jade, Indy Hartwell, Roxanne Perez going up against Toxic Attraction. And
Toxic Attraction.
Toxic Attraction actually sounds like a drink that you can get at a bar. But I will say this.
Like a day rate, you know what I mean, drink.
It does. That's a new roofie. I don't know. I don't know. Toxic
The Bill Cosby special.
Exactly crazy. So I go ahead and I throw it inside the cup and I stir it up with my finger.
Get the bottom in the shit bottom.
I figured out like the beginning of their theme song. It's part of a song from like what was it, like the late 80s? It's Warren's Cherry Pie. They use like the part of the guitar track on that, and I recognized it.
Yo,
she's my cherry pie.
Oh, snap. I hear it now. But of course, Roxanne.
Hey,
yo,
man.
Roxanne. Hey, so Roxanne Perez, and of course the ladies, they go over, which is good. This is good that they're showcasing them. You know,
Roxy. Fuck Roxanne. It's Roxy, and she's gonna be your next NXT 2 whatever.
Listen, you call her Roxy. I'm gonna call her Roxanne. I want to be your man. No, but no, that was good to see. I mean, they're actually pushing her. You know, she won the women's breakout tournament, and that can come with a championship opportunity. Obviously, the only opportunity that she can take right now is either the women's championship or the tag team. And right now, I think that if you're really trying to send shockwaves to the wrestling community, Roxanne Perez, aka Roxy, dethroning Mandy Rose, that's good. I like that.
Yep.
But that's enough of NXT, man. The NXT wrap up. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about what transpired last week on SmackDown. So SmackDown, as it holds, we have a brand new Intercontinental Champion, right? No surprise there, none at all. Gunther takes out Ricochet, right? Mm-hmm. No surprise there, none at all. Real question is, are they going to do something with this? Are they actually going to display the title weekly?
To me, well, go ahead. No, I was going to say he should just pull a Medusa and throw that shit in the fucking trash because that title is trash. Bro, WWE, as of late, man, the belts, bro, the belts that they be coming out with, bro, they've been trash. They've been caca. You know what I mean? Like, it I don't know. It doesn't do it for me, but I mean, I guess it's a good thing.
You talking about
the look? Yeah, the look.
Everything.
The strap, everything.
The strap, the copper that they use to do that shit. Whatever.
The buckles.
Get some of that lighter fluid and just throw that in the trash can. Light that.
There you go. Do a Medusa. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit.
Right.
Not to mention, I mean, how many times did Ricochet actually defend that thing? It's like they just been poorly showcasing that whole belt, man. Like they haven't done much with it, and it's just kind of like not what it used to be.
That was the second title, you know what I mean, next to the champ, you know, the main one. You know, it was like once you got to that belt, you know what I mean, you know the next stop was for the title. You know what I mean? Perhaps you didn't win it, but you were supposed to, you know what I mean, carry that belt. And It's just sad. But don't get me wrong, Walter. Every time I see him, he looks skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure Vince, he's doing it, because of Vince wanted it. You know what I mean? He don't want him to look all sloppy, all big, meaty guy all everywhere. You know what I mean? And every time I see him, he look different.
I mean, I feel that, and you said it. The reason for that is, hey man, I need you to cut off on the bratwurst and all that shit. I need you to hit the gym.
No sauerkraut, no sauerkraut.
No sauerkraut.
No pierogies, no pierogies.
No pierogies. Cut all that shit out, bro.
Cut the cabbage out, the cabbage.
All that, cut all that stuff out. I'm gonna need you to, slim up a little bit, man. And both of those boys look good. They both shredded weight. You know who else shredded weight and looks good? And I forgot to mention them from NXT.
Yeah, Benny Bitty Archer.
That guy,
Fabian Archer. Yeah,
that guy. I mean, damn. Did you see the way he power bombed old boy? I'm talking about his soul left his body. Okay.
You know what's crazy? That dude, I'm taller than him. I'm actually taller than him. And you know what I mean? And it's crazy. Yeah, not fucking Archer. Come on now. Not
Archer.
Oh. Yeah. What's his name? Benny Vinci or whatever the fuck. I didn't know it was gonna be him. They had the vignettes. It's some model.
Oh, you talk. Yeah. Okay.
It made sense actually because he went away like after that whole trio split up. So he was the only one that they were gonna repackage after they repackaged the other two to SmackDown.
Yeah, he got the 5 o'clock shade on the beard, looking all like fucking Zoolander looking motherfucker.
He's like the bald version of Fabio from like back in the day.
Hey, he's sticking up for the small guys, so But to be honest, you know what I mean? Like I seen him, you know what I mean? Like, and bro, I was surprised when I met him. I'm like, yo, like. I went like that, like, yo, beat your ass, Nick. No, but he looked like my height, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's crazy, cause he is stocky, like a little Frenchie, you know what I mean? And I don't know, let's see, but yeah, that power bomb.
Power bomb.
Deck for what? For what? That upper room, nigga. The upper room.
So, they look. That power bomb was definitely took the soul out of homie. I mean, sent him to the upper room for real, for real. Like I'm looking, I'm like, God damn, like was that even necessary? But that's cool. But back to that, man. Back to that. So we had Rampage that followed after that.
Oh, listen. No, you're not gonna disrespect my man. You know what I mean?
I'm bad, bro. Go ahead.
Let's talk about that main event from SmackDown. And there was some stakes. You know what I mean? Like they were saying, like if the bro man loses, he can't be on SmackDown no more. But if he wins, he gets a shot at the the man at the table. The head of the table. And just with that, it had like people thinking like, damn, we gotta check it out, see what happens. Bro, that match was fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Sami Zayn keep doing the thing. You know what I mean? Like he keep doing the thing, and Matt Riddle, bro, he money, bro. Like Matt Riddle, even though I just noticed that he colored his nails, to each his own. But you ain't down.
You ain't down with that?
Man, I mean, I just don't know how to do it. I'll get it all messed up.
Just clear naturals. All good.
See, I like this version of Riddle better than just the.
I'm gonna get a Mackie.
Crazy stoner Riddle. I like the angry Riddle better. And like Cheat said in prior podcasts, that Sami Zayn's like the best utility guy, man. He's just always willing to do the work and put that time and effort in to make a match look dope as fuck.
Yeah, definitely. And then that story that he's trying to like he belongs with the bloodline. You know what I mean? But it's like, get the fuck, you know what I mean? We don't claim you, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, like they say with the what is it? Damn, what is the thing? Oh, this guy.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You know, but like he keep putting matches, like good matches, bro. Him and Kevin Owens, bro, like they're money, bro.
They're big money. They're literally, you know, they're literally guys to put over and amplify the next person, right? You know what I'm saying? They can amplify a story, they could put over the next person. So we got Roman Reigns going up against Matt Riddle Friday, bro. This is coming up. The first time Roman Reigns has been on SmackDown in some weeks. Roman Reigns said he had to leave his private island to come over here. And damn, Sami Zayn, bro, fucked up on me. He fucked up bad. No bloodline for you. You can't get in the VIP section. You can't be all up in the videos, dancing, all that shit. All that's over with. Oh, that's so. Matter of fact, you remember Above the Rim when they having the meeting with the basketball team and Marlon looking for a jersey and shit.
Yes,
it's
yes.
like it's like
he got kicked out.
You
they
know,
kicked his head.
Yeah. So he's like, yo, so this meeting right here is for players only. So I appreciate if you leave. I'm playing too. You know, fucking player, man. You're a fucking bum. So basically kicked them out. But
that was at the club. That was at the club.
Yeah, that damn show was at the club, bro. We had that go on.
What about Dynamite? What you guys thought about Dynamite this week?
Oh, what the card that they have coming up for this week? I mean, there's a couple.
Dynamite. Oh well, yeah, we touched on it, right? Dynamite last week.
Yeah, we touched on Dynamite last week, but Rampage is the one. We had a few things pop off on Rampage. You had Eddie Kingston finally getting his get back over Jack Hager, which no surprise there. I'm happy that it happened. And then you had the Aussie Open going up against FTR and Trent Beretta, and you had a little bit of grievances about this, bro. Speak on it.
Good, Cheech.
All right, Will Ospreay, right? As most of us know, he we'll touch on that later too. He did. He's the new champion now. What title did he got? The U.S. title.
The U.S. title.
Yeah.
Okay. Bro, like Will Ospreay's a big deal, and you know, Aussie, you know what I mean? Oi, you know what I'm saying? Like they look money, and so they come in on Dynamite, do their thing, whatever. But then on Rampage, they go against, you know, FTR and fucking Trent Beretta, bro. Once he cut his hair, it's like he just looked like a regular jabroni, you know what I mean? Like a fucking jobber. And you're going to have Will Ospreay come on national TV and take a L to that motherfucker? It's like that this connection, like Will Ospreay should be like in that Forbidden Door pay-per-view coming up. You know, he's one of the guys that a lot of people, you know what I mean, would like to see, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yep. Really doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Then next thing you know, you're gonna have him lose against Roppongi Vice, fucking Trent Beretta. Yo, my guy, like, bro, his mom should have come in the van and picked him up and took him out of there, and they should have put somebody else, because FTR is, you know, they're gonna put on for the city all the time. You know what I mean? But Will Ospreay, Trent Beretta, it's like, my fuck.
You ain't nobody.
No.
It's like, why would you fly up one of the biggest stars from NJPW just for him to take it out? Good job, Tony Cantana.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my god.
You had him lose to Trent Beretta.
You ain't nobody.
Might as well just had Gilbert come up and make him take a L. I mean, seriously now.
Yep. And that's what they've been doing. That's what AEW been doing. It's just like pretty much like just not showcasing the New Japan talent at all. You know,
I just don't understand, bro. But I guess tomorrow, you know what I mean? I guess, you know, as we recording on the next Dynamite, we're going to have Will Ospreay go against Dax, you know, one half of FTR. So that's going to be a good match. And I'll be damn if Will Ospreay fucking takes an L. I will fucking boycott Tony Cantana.
I'll be damned if that match goes more than 5 minutes.
Ooh.
That match should not be long. Dax?
Nah.
Against Will Ospreay?
Nah, that should.
I mean, it's going to be a wrestling match. Let's not get over our heads. You know what I mean? Dax could wrestle.
But could Dax beat Okada? No.
No. 3.5 minutes, maybe even 4.
No.
I mean,
5 minutes if you include the entry.
Beat him?
5 minutes.
Yeah, he could beat him. It just they gotta be booked. Would they book it like that? No. But can he beat him? Yes.
Dax?
Hell yeah, bro. Dax could go.
He can go. But can he out?
Dax?
Can he out wrestle Okada?
We talk about practice.
I mean, what you mean? I mean, would they book him? It's about the booking. Let's keep it 100. If they book him to lose, hello.
Okay. You. I know you're mad
They
about
just book Trent Barrera to win.
But this is just like the Dax thing. This is the same thing.
I don't know. We're gonna see what happened with it. I'm more so interested of what happened this past weekend at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dominion. So we had put back up that graphic for AEW Rampage. My bad. So of course, we talked about all of this. Chris Statlander going up against Red Velvet.
Why? Why she keep getting matches, bro? She should be on fucking Elevation.
Dark
and dark gray and undercard.
Not dark.
Why? I just don't understand. And I don't give a flying cow to say, oh, she's been improving over. No, she hasn't. Take her out of my fucking TV.
What are you talking about, bro? She's got
a baddie. She's a baddie. Ugh. Fuck out of here. Hey.
We also, we talked about Jack Hager. Mid Khali and Jay Lethal debuted, of course. Jay Lethal went ahead and pinned the opponents, and of course they went over. That was Rampage in a nutshell, basically. But you had New Japan Pro Wrestling. Of course, we talked about it. Switchblade, Jay White, ends up winning the IG. Gosh, I always fuck it. The IWGP, heavyweight championship. So he's the man in New Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Rainmaker, no!
So he wins. We talked about it earlier. We talked about Will Ospreay.
No. You could have pinned him, or could have. Didn't. And now Stormbreaker.
Real quick, you guys know what happened to this match, right? It was supposed to be a triple threat.
Yeah. Supposed to be, and Juice Robinson got pulled.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So was he signed or he was working on a handshake deal?
Handshake.
Juice Robinson?
Yeah.
I think it was a handshake. I don't think he re-signed. And I could be wrong. He probably did, and I didn't see it inside my news feed.
Yeah, because what was the reason for him not to show up?
Well, he got injured, right? Did he get injured?
No? I don't think so.
I don't think it was a significant enough injury. If it was, maybe I missed it in between the cracks. Shit happens. But I will tell you this. That's 2 title changes. But wait, there's more. I think there was a total of 4 title changes that pay-per-view. I think I think what Jeff Cobb and the other guy from Aussie Open and winning the tag team championships, and then you had this go on with
Machine Gun wanted. What's up, Anderson? Machine Gun, good stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Leg hook 2. We've got a new never openweight champion.
So you got all this going on, man. I mean, New Japan is pretty much, I guess it's their time to reshuffle the cards, rebrand or what have you, or put set themselves up for the future. But you had all this go on. But I think, to me, what was the best thing to come out of that whole event was the press conference, my G. Talk your shit, Jay White. Talk your shit.
Change. See, that goes to you as well, Hangman. You think you're the shit now because you had to run off? Have your friends create a new company for you because you could shine there? Because you couldn't fucking shine here. You want me to remind you? Singles action. 2-0 to the motherfucking switchblade, and that 0 is never gonna change. And Adam Cole, congratulations on the Owen Hart Invitational Championship, buddy. Very, very proud of you. We got Forbidden Door coming up, boys.
Whoa!
I know. We have any thoughts on that nutter? Let's throw it. Shit.
No.
Look at the way that you guys look up to a guy like Okada. Hell, let's throw Kenny in there. Nothing personal against Kenny. But if we go back a little history lesson, I took that IWGP United States Championship from him. And then what did he do? He left. This is why I say I'm the catalyst of professional wrestling, because without me, you don't even get AEW. Everything you've all come to enjoy and love and cherish over the past few years, you don't have without me, because without me beating.
Talk your shit. Listen.
That was genius. Genius. It was spitting facts. And it's like he was cocky about it, but he used facts, like stuff that history that you can go back and be like, oh shit, he makes sense, bro.
He said, check the stats.
No, you know what I mean? And okay, you got all this, Forbidden Door, all this shit that's gonna happen there. But the fact that that's one thing, by the way, that New Japan always do well. They always shuffle the cards and give you stuff out of left field, like, oh, you didn't see that, you know what I mean? Like Evil joining Bullet Club, even though that's a thing of the past, but he won the title. Like, you didn't see that coming, you know what I mean? And the way now Jay White, bro, you were seeing him progress, that switchblade, that cockiness, bro, that right there. What is Switchblade and Zack Sabre Jr. when they put a mic in front of them? Bars, straight up murder them. Yeah.
Not one lie was spoken. He said, pull up the Carfax. I got receipts. They right here, bro. You ain't lying. I ain't got a lot of kicking. I'm just spitting pure facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm 2-0 versus you. And that's not going to change, bro. Okay?
Right.
I don't see you beating me at all. Do you know who I am? I'm the reason why you exist in a company that wasn't there before you left. Do you know how detrimental that is? The words that he said, look, because I gave you the L, you had to run off to Tony Cantata to start a company to make you a relevant star.
Right. Bro, like literally he's saying that if it wasn't for him, AEW wouldn't exist. And it's like, bro, like, yo, this dude, I mean, you see all the white and all that cotton mouth out of his mouth. Like, this dude was tired, like, but he was just dropping bars. And then, Carl Anderson, the Machine Gun, I think he goes by something else now. I forgot what he said, but my dude, like, when they give him a mic, they are entertaining. You know what I mean? And right now, I see Bullet Club. The Bullet Club is popping. You know what I mean? For life.
It feels like Bullet Club, and I'm not gonna compare it to when they were hot and popping with Hot Topic and all that bullshit. No, this actually feels like Bullet Club. Like you can feel some reminiscence of it. But you brought up somebody earlier. You said Zack Sabre Jr. You put a microphone in his hand and he lighted up and he called somebody out. Who did he call out, Cheech?
Oh my God. My man, he called out the American fucking Dragon, my dude. Look at, oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait for this match. This is the match I'm gonna be watching. You know what I mean? I could care less for anything Moxley against, you know what I mean? Wonton Soup. I don't, what is his name? Tanahashi. You know what I mean?
And Moxley? Tanahashi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not doing it for me. Even though I got the pleasure to meet Tanahashi once and I was starstruck, you know what I mean? But
that hair.
It was something in his eyes. I don't know what it was. But no, but yo, my man, American Dragon, bro, that's when you talk about like that match that Serena Deeb had the other day with Thunder Rosa, a wrestling match, that's what we're gonna get. It's gonna be lock after lock after lock. Oh my God, bro. Oh man, that's gonna be a orgasm in wrestling.
Oh,
you
it
know
is.
What I mean?
It is.
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot of hand locking, a lot of thigh rubbing, a lot of belly to the back touching. Like each other's faces are gonna be rubbing on each other in all kinds of positions.
I'm gonna have my lotion ready.
No, man, you get to get Austin Theory's baby oil, bro. Just get that baby oil.
Bring out Big Dick Johnson for no reason.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Get the incense.
No, man. Come on. Not the incense, bro. But no, but these are one match we know that is confirmed for sure is Mox and Tanahashi. But this is the match they need to go ahead and confirm for us because there's a question mark on there. I think that this don't need to be no question mark. This needs to be an exclamation point at the end of that. Because if this ain't happening, then I don't know what y'all sitting there spending y'all money for and wasting time for. So, okay, we have that. Moving on from there.
Yeah, remember this weekend, 20 years. Who would have thought? Like I always said, TNA/Impact, they are the cockroaches of wrestling. They're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? 20 years. So, you know what I mean? Casanova, give us a rundown.
Quick little rundown.
Basically, man, it's the company that everybody shits on. I personally watch it. I've been watching it for like a long time, and it doesn't get the love that it deserves. I mean, there's a lot of good matches. I don't have the card in front of me, so I can't really run down through it. I mean,
that's all right. We got you.
I got you right there. Boom.
I don't know, man. I mean,
go back up to the main course meal. What are you talking about? The reverse battle royal.
Well, see, like if you listen to Conan's podcast, everybody says Disco Inferno came up with the idea, but then they say that what was his name? Simon Diamond.
Yeah. No.
His last name's Kenny or something like that. His real last name's Kenny. They said that he was the one that came up with it. So, I mean, it's pretty much up in the air. I mean, I've never seen a match like that before. Like I've never watched that back in the day. Like I didn't see that one, but
it's the worst thing ever.
You didn't see anything.
I've never seen one. I've never seen a reverse.
Literally, it's a reverse battle royal.
So they start
off
throwing
from the outside back in the ring.
Okay.
That's the worst.
Damn.
All right, first match. Let's talk about it. Got Snowball. Let's go.
I don't know, man. Personally, I'm all about this match because I've always loved the X division. Yes. So personally, I want to see the other Mr. Ohio, Trey Miguel, win this because Ace Austin's an Ohio guy. So is Trey Miguel. I've been a Trey Miguel fan for quite a minute now. So yeah, I'm going with him.
Nah, to be honest, Speedball Bailey. He, you know what I mean? He has some visa problems, but this dude's an OG. A lot of people getting to know him now. This dude been putting on for years. And now, you know what I mean? He's in, national exposure. He's the one, in my opinion, him and Kenny King, even though Mr. Saucy over there, Alex Zane, which I liked what they did there because they incorporated in the New Japan storyline between Ace Austin and Alex Zane, which they were tag teams, and he turned on him once he joined Bullet Club.
Right.
So Alex Zane joining in is kind of like, oh shit, you're going after my belt. So that's going to be detrimental for Mr. Ace Austin, but I wouldn't mind Trey Miguel. Because by the way, Trey Miguel wrestled here in Stranger Things, and he beat Alex Shelley. You know how he beat him? He blew smoke in his face and, and he had the pin. My dude straight up puffing and he blew the smoke in his face. And he beat Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley no slouch, man. You know what I mean? And that was awesome. But moving on, we're talking about what is it called? The media
Digital
championship.
Media Championship. Yeah.
Hold on. Real quick. I didn't even get my pick. So
my bad, Papi.
So my pick for this match, only because I'm rocking with him, Kenny King. I'll leave it at that.
I like him.
I
like Kenny King.
Jack Evans. What about OG Jack Evans? He did no OG.
OG Jack.
Yeah, remember he was with TNA with the Canadian.
I know. I totally forgot that he was in that picture.
And he was in Lucha Underground as well.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be here Friday at AIW. Gangsta Rap made me do it.
If I could put my 2 cents, if I could put my 2 pesos in there, I'm gonna say Trey Miguel. Just like you guys, he always comes to Warrior Wrestling out here in Chicago. So shout out to Trey Miguel.
Okay. My bad. Let's make another pick. Let's go into the other one for the Digital Media Championship. You got Rich Swann versus Brian Myers. And I'm gonna get my pick out the way. I don't give a fuck who wins, but I want Brian Myers to get that title.
Okay, you got Brian Myers. Let's go ahead with Casanova. Who you got?
I mean, personally, I just think that Rich Swann was never like, the A-lister type guy. I've never been a fan of his because they've always kind of made him look goofy and shit with all the dancing and stuff. So I'm going with Brian Myers.
Okay, we got Brian Myers and Juss. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Rich Swann. I mean, it's digital media, so like he does more stuff on social media than Brian Myers. I mean, Brian Myers has the Major Pod Show, but that's really, Matt Cardona's show, and he's just the sidekick, which he will always be in his life.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But I gotta go with Rich Swann. I mean, he comes out to Shaka Khan, man. Come on,
yeah.
Come on, Ain't nobody.
No, man. That
was Swerve.
Oh, that's Swerve. You know what?
That was Swerve in MLW.
Put me to the backstage.
No, that was Swerve. That was Swerve in the Indies, not in MLW.
I mean, he used it in MLW too, but yeah.
Yeah, but he's been doing it in the Indies from the get-go.
Yeah. Oh no, which one is somebody? That's the dude that had that legal problems, right?
No. He had the All Night Long by Lionel Richie.
That's
right.
Had.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, bro, you know what I'm saying? 2 different people, bro. Don't do me like that, dog. They both got dread. They both got dread, but one of them, one of the dreads messy as shit.
But who you got?
Me personally,
your twin.
My twin. Hey, shit. First of all,
hey, baby. I see you.
No.
Saucy. Yours is more
I'm a little more saucy than him, but no, I'm going with Brian Myers, and I'm only going with him because he actually has a lot more going on inside the world of social media, man.
He does.
He on Twitter.
Okay.
He on Twitter heavy. He on IG heavy. He got the Major Pod Show, the figures. He's everywhere. He's everywhere with these Twitter events. So if anybody put it on Brian Myers, and Brian Myers will end up fighting with Matt Cardona once Matt Cardona gets back for that championship. That's my prediction.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna change mine to Brian Myers too. Let's go, Brian Myers.
Okay. So we got four Brian Myers.
So for this one, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Team Impact, depending on who those 2 guys are gonna be. But if it's somebody that's just like something they're gonna pull out their ass, I'm going with Honor No More. So it all depends on who those 2 guys are, those mystery teammates.
But who do you think those 2 guys may be? Because if we go Christopher Daniels could be one of them, and James Storm could be another. Personally, I mean, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, who the guys can be. So I don't know, man. I'm thinking it could be James Storm and possibly Christopher Daniels. And if it is those 2, then it's going to be Team Impact. But if it's going to be somebody that's been we'll just say out of the business for a long time, then I think Honor No More is going to take it because they've just been kicking ass week in and week out. I don't know, bro. If I'm gonna pick the two OGs coming back for that match that's actually freed up that can do something, then one of them that I'm gonna throw in there, give me Monty Brown doing the pounce, and also for shits and giggles, since I haven't seen him in the wrestling ring in quite some time, give me as OG. Oh no, my bad. That's not OG. Okay, so give me Monty Brown and give me Road Dogg.
Road Dogg?
Oh, you didn't know?
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
BG James, what you talking about?
You want
Let's get rounded.
Nah, B.
But see, if Abyss wasn't one of the writers and one of the agents for
that would be key.
WWE, that would be one of my picks right there because that'd have been dope if he would have been free.
For me, I would choose
bring Michael Sean.
I would say Jeff Jarrett, and then Pac-Man Jones.
Ooh. I see what you did there.
Remember that? You remember that?
I see what you did. I see what you did. Hey,
Look at
Cheech, don't do that. Cheech, do not do that. Brian Jones is a former Impact Wrestling, TNA Tag Team Champion with Run the Truth Killers. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Former Tag Team Champion.
Hold on, bro. I can't come up with the name. Let's see if y'all remember. Remember, he was slim. He was black wrestler.
The guy that did the Hurricane off the top of the cage.
What's his name?
Oh, Elix Skipper.
Ooh.
Bring him. if you want to talk about original, whatever, bring him. You know what I mean? Like,
but who else with him?
All right.
Monty Brown.
Monty Brown. Okay.
I don't think Monty Brown is wrestling no more.
What about if they bring Christian Cage?
Yeah, but he ain't no OG though. He's
not an OG.
OG.
Okay.
He's an Attitude Era OG, but I mean,
he wasn't there from the lunch. You get what I'm saying? Like you know,
yeah.
Road Dogg, BG James was there from the lunch.
Yeah.
Of
TNA, okay.
You know, Monty Brown. So if we're talking OGs, my pick for that match, far as that goes, Rome match, I'm going with the Impact OGs because Honor No More has been beating the shit out of the Impact Originals. That's just me.
It's only right. It's only right that Impact Originals wins. You know, because
it's Slammiversary. You know what I'm saying?
20-year anniversary. You know.
Okay.
But if they bring up what's his name, Amazing Red would be another dope one too because he was in it for
Loki. Bring Loki. You know, Hernandez.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Homicide's active.
Homicide is active. Yeah. See, now y'all going hard. Justice.
The old LAX back in the day.
Yeah.
Or what was the other dude that was like one of the original members of LAX? I think he went by Apollo. He's from Puerto Rico, I believe.
Yeah,
he was fucking huge, man. He was huge.
We met him in Chicago.
Oh yeah, he was there. Yeah.
Yeah. We met him in Chicago, man. Yo, Juss, the next time we come out there to Chicago, bro, we gotta take you to the lucha shows there, man. It's the Yeah, that's the best shit ever, dog. I mean, shout out to them, dog. We man, they treated us like kings, bro.
Well,
like
definitely
kings.
for sure.
And that was our first time there, period. But I think it's unanimous. I think we're all going with the Impact OGs. Then we got this match. Yeah. Monsters Ball. Not the one Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton. No. Monsters Ball.
An hour and 15 minutes. That's all I have to say. An hour and 15 minutes to the movie. Thank me later.
See, as much as I'm a Moose fan, I've been a fan of his since he came into Impact, man. They're not going to let Sami Callihan take this L after making his little pop-up appearances and beating his ass this whole time. So I think Sami Callihan is going to take the win on this one.
Me personally,
Go
So
ahead.
fact is a monster ball and Abyss is nowhere in sight.
Or
You
Jeff
know what I
Hardy.
mean? Oh yeah, let's try. All I feel is
Blasphemy!
No, I feel it though. Like unless Abyss is a part of a Monsters Ball, change the name of the match.
Yeah.
Because that match goes hand in hand with him, Jeff Hardy, Raven, and for the women, the only other person is Rosemary. You know
There you go,
that's
Rosemary.
dominant with. But my pick for that, I'm going with Sammy. Nothing against Moose, but I'm going with Sammy Callahan because I mean he just now coming back like what you said. But at the same time, it's like you got the former Impact World Heavyweight Champion. But on the other hand, you got the other former Impact World Heavyweight Champion. So it's like, you know, either way it goes, someone needs some get back. They need some payback. Juss, who you got, bro?
You know, I've been following moves for a long time, but for this one, I don't know. I gotta go with Sammy. I think this just feels more of his type of match, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to believe. It's kind of like why would you do a casket match without Undertaker? You know, it doesn't
Right.
Like I understand it's a callback to the previous pay-per-views that they done and stuff. It's a previous like big match. So, but I'll go Sammy.
Okay, you going with Sammy?
Yes.
You going with Sammy? You going with Sammy? Cheech, you going with Sammy or you going with Moose?
I mean, he gonna get fucked up in this match though, but
yeah, I think Moose is gonna win.
Oh, so we got 3 for Sammy, 1 for Moose. Okay,
Moose.
Moving on.
Moose.
We got the first ever Queen of the Mountain for the Knockout Championship. Deanna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, Mia Yim, and the champion, Tasha Steelz. Okay. First and foremost, I do not like this at all for Tasha Steelz. For her to only have what 2 title defenses and then boom, throw her inside of Queen of a Mountain championship match where she don't even have to take a pin to be the one to lose the match, yo.
Blasphemy!
Straight up blasphemy, bro. Straight up blasphemy. Like the only time that she should be defending that belt, unless it's in a singles or a triple threat match, not inside that type of stipulation, where the odds of her winning this match go down tremendously the more people that you add to the match. She literally has a 14% chance to win. And when you throw in the factor of Jordan Grace inside there, Scott Steiner's
Steiner
math. You know, she really has a 5% chance, and then you add in Mia Yim, it's really a 3% chance of winning. So I don't
slow down. No, but I got Mia Yim winning.
You got Mia Yim for shock value. Okay, I got that. I can see that. Who you got, Juss?
I'm gonna keep it with Tasha Steelz. Let's keep the title on Tasha. Let's keep the title on. Let's see where she goes with it. You know,
Mr. Casanova.
I'm gonna say Mia Yim as well.
Okay, so you're gonna say Mia, you going with Tasha. You said Mia Yim. I'm gonna say keep it on Tasha because that belt has been passed around more times than the blunt at the back of a Snoop Dogg, Willie Nelson, and concert, bro. That's just been passed back more times than it needs to be. I think that he has some stability with the championship.
What you said, pass on more than Kim Kardashian?
It's been passed more than Kim Kardashian. It's been passed more than Lori Harvey through all the celebrities.
It's been passed more than Pete Davidson.
It's been passed around more than Superhead.
Oh.
Ooh, bro, you went way back. Corinne Stephanie. Whoa. Listen, I wouldn't say that. Isn't that Eddie Winslow's wife now or ex-wife or something?
Yeah, that's his baby mama, but they ain't married.
Nah, bro, I could have sworn.
No, man, they got divorced because apparently I seen something online where she lost her shit and she tried to attack him and all this other bullshit. So they had like a whole torrid affair and there was cops involved.
She tried to attack him. He tried to attack
She
him?
did. I mean, she was fucking him up, and he tried to get away from her, apparently, from what the speculation was.
They probably told the cops, like, did I do that?
Call my daddy Carl.
Yeah, but moving on to the next match, man. Right here.
Main event.
The Impact World Championship.
You ready? You ready for mine? Let you know right now.
Let them know.
Eric Young.
Eric Young?
Give it to EY. Give it to EY.
EY.
Why?
Why? Let me tell you why. Impact Original, number one, okay? Number two, Eric Young is an Impact Original, okay? Number three, he's an Impact Original. Number four, this man has literally breathed new life into Impact Wrestling ever since he's came back. Violence by design, bro. Let's not forget about that. And the work that he did with that by taking people who really didn't have a lot of buzz about them in Impact and elevating these boys up to a new level.
I got a stipulation.
What's that?
Seeing as Scott D'Amore is the man in charge, he was also part of Team Canada back in the day, just like Eric Young was. And I gotta support the ball guys, man. So we got to keep Eric Young up there. But I'm thinking Scott D'Amore. Scott D'Amore was the one that was giving, Josh Alexander so much shit and saying he couldn't come back if he did this and did that and all this other bullshit. So I think he's purposely going to screw him over. He's going to get involved.
Who you got, Juss? Who you got?
Well, before we talked about this whole thing with Josh Alexander way before. To me, yes, 1,000%. Just like Dylon is the best top 5 rappers. Dylon. He's an OG. But
fire.
Right. But who's been holding down for Impact recently? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's kind of like, what have you done for me lately? And Josh Alexander's kind of been the guy. So for me, I gotta go with, like you said, Cass, bald-headed guy, Josh Alexander. This is gonna be a good match, though. Like I feel this might make this is
two bald-headed guys, man. Bald versus bald.
That's right. We smooth as egg, baby. We smooth as egg.
It's not smooth as egg. I can't do it.
You saw. You got the right touch. The right touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Josh Alexander.
Okay, you going with Alexander?
So 2 EYs and 2 Josh.
Two Josh. Listen, yeah, I understand they just put the scrap on them, and I just went ahead and said the same thing about what Tasha Steelz with the scrap. But at the same time, Eric Young has carried this company on his back since he's been back. He's carried it so much that he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
True. And then came back from injury, bro. Okay. True. He was still running VBD. That's not a venereal disease. That stands for violence by design. He even was able to put those guys over while injured. No one has done that since Bret Hart inside the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Not. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm not trying to compare.
Right, Brett to Eric Young.
I'm not trying to compare, Eric Young.
Right,
I'm not trying to throw two Canadians out there because they're both Canadian. Anything like that. But what I'm saying is, it's like I would like it if Eric Young got that title, and then we had another battle between these two at a follow-up show. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, logically,
like BFG, like Bound for Glory, maybe that'd be dope. Like at another big event.
Yeah, but the thing is about it though. At the end of the day, the logical decision obviously is going to be Josh Alexander. But if I had to dream about it, I would say definitely put the title on EY. Put the title on EY. So those are the predictions for Slammiversary. Gotta go ahead. Are we missing one?
Women's Tag Team Championships.
Oh snap! I forgot to load that slide. Yeah. Yo, no, we missing 2. I forgot to talk about this.
And the Briscoes and the Good Brothers.
Oh yeah, the Briscoes and the Good Brothers.
We got the Briscoes and the Good Brothers. This should be a layup. based off the storyline that we're getting right now from New Japan, and who's hotter than me, I think that maybe the Good Brothers grab the tag team championships and then they enter the Forbidden Door with the tag team championships.
Exactly.
So that's my pick. Who you got, Juss?
This is tough. I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of tough because I'm looking at Rey Mysterio's in the building. Because I look at what's his name, Jay Briscoe, former ROH champion, right? And I look at Carl Anderson, open weight champion right now, right? Those are the two. That's the matchup. And to me, I kind of slightly think Jay's a little bit better, but as far as his tag team goes, I don't know. I guess you're right. Just because of Forbidden Door, I think the Good Brothers take it. But if Forbidden Door had nothing to do with it, I would say the Briscoes.
Right.
I would say, I think for business reasons, it's gonna be the Good Brothers.
That's my bet too, Mr. Casanova. And then after that, Rey Mysterio will get your prediction too. Go ahead, Mr. Casanova.
I'm going with Team Bald, the Good Brothers.
Okay, let's go with El Cheech.
Cheech has to leave. Booyaka. Fuck Dominic. My son's a piece of shit. I can't stand him. But
fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. I'm gonna go with the Briscoe brothers because they got roosters and cocks.
This guy. Oh my
Booyaka. 619 bitches.
No, that fits perfect, dude. That fits real perfect.
It's me. What are you talking about? I took over Cheech.
Let me get Aaliyah's number.
Hey, my man. I will fuck you up and talk about my daughter.
Let me talk to Angie.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
What's Angie doing?
Yo.
She know what a coin drop is? Yo,
Juss.
He's a habitual line stepper.
Yeah, man.
But
we're gonna send the SS over there in Chicago. I got people over there. There's a lot of Mexicans out in Chicago. Don't play with my daughter like that.
Don't do that, dog.
Now we got the women's tag team championship match.
So I don't have the graphic for it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that those tag team titles are not going nowhere.
Ty and Rosemary, 100%.
Yeah.
Is that for the belt?
Yeah.
For the belt.
Who's the champion?
Ty Rosemary.
There you go, Ty Rosemary. Yep.
No, but who got the champion? Oh, for tag teams?
Yeah, tag team championships. You had the Influence, and then the Knockout tag team championship. But I don't see those moving nowhere at all. I mean,
I'm gonna go with the Mexican.
Speaking of matches, man. I mean, that's pretty much for Slammiversary. We got to get these 4 quick PSAs out here real quick. First of all, if you
Dominic is getting his ass beat. I'm sorry.
Okay. Rey Mysterio will be right back. So this Friday we got it going down, man. Got it going down here inside, Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I mean, got to go in and say this real quick. So we have AIW, that's right, it's popping up at the Odeon. We have a few matches on that card. Of course, it is going down this Friday. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Former guests on the show, we got Johnson Navarro going up against Katie Arquette. We also have former guests on the show, Isaiah Bronner going up against one man called Manders. If you've had the chance to see Manders in action, you had the chance to see Isaiah Bronner in action, you know that this is definitely going to be a match that you are definitely going to be seeing gifs, memes, videos, everything that you want to go ahead and throw up out there. It's going to be hard-headed. I don't think Isaiah Bronner came out here to play at all. Just looking at the side profile picture of him, he looks like he will fuck you up just for coughing too loud inside of a Denny's. So we also have this going down: Big Twan Tucker versus Kaplan versus Jackson Stone versus Filthy Tom Lawler. Yeah, I said that. Filthy Tom Lawler, former UFC. So this is going down. This was announced this week. I mean, the homie, former guest on the show, I forgot to say that, Big Twin Tucker, former guest on the show, Jackson Stone. They're going to be going head to head. Well,
heavy hitters.
The heavy hitters, fatal four-way matchup. So I like this. This is going to be everywhere. This is going to go all across the Odeon. You also have inside this tag team match, which I love right here.
Fuck it.
Bro, when's the last time you seen them?
Well, it's been a while.
It's been a while. If you've never seen the Jollyville Fuckets, I will say Google that shit. So you have the Jollyville Fuckets going up against Boca Season, going up against the main event, going up against members only. That's going to be big. And, of course, we have this match right here, six-way scramble. We have Michael Montgomery going up against M-Dog, Matt Cross, Uncle Chase. Listen, if you have not seen Uncle Chase, Cheech, tell these people this is like the greatest shit you ever see, bro.
Bro, this dude could go, man. Y'all missing out, man. Come out on Friday and check this out, y'all. Man, that dude could go.
Greatest shit you ever seen in your life. Also inside that match, you have Bandino. That's right, Bandino, former ROH champion. You know,
I don't know who the fuck is Bandino, but it's Bandito.
It does say that, right?
Yeah, Bandito. And Chase Oliver, an AIW alum, coming back from,
Jack Evans. We mentioned him earlier. He'll be there. Also, to go along with that, coming up next month, of course, in July, you have Mark Mice presents the Jump Off. It's a triple threat match. We got a Spiritual Maya going up against Rico Gonzalez and Matt Diesel. Joshua Bishop's going to be there, man. He's going to be calling out an open challenge match. You got the basically champion of everything right now. He's IWTV champion, the Ohio Wrestling Alliance champion, Unstaged Pro champion, basically holding all the titles in the world. AC Mack's going to be on there, former guest of the show. Now, can't forget that. We got Jeffrey John going to be in action, former guest of the show as well. Josh C's going to be in action. That's right. He's going to be there, BWM champion, Black Wrestlers Matter champion. Don't forget about that. You also have former ROH star Reed Cetus inside the building. You also have Darius Latrell inside the building. Jocelyn Navarro, just mentioned it. You'll see it this Friday, but she'll also be inside Columbus in July 17th, that is. And you also have Adam Priest inside action. And you also have Ashton Starr in action. And I almost forgot, O'Shea Atwood has been added to the card as well. Trey Lamar's going to be in action as well. It's a lot of people going to be in action, man. It's more people to come. We'll keep on giving y'all updates. But up to the last two PSAs, we are here. First of all, let's talk about it, man. Too much negativity can have you unbalanced mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Spread more positive vibes, okay? It takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about the logic inside that message. It could be as easy as giving someone a compliment, doing a good gesture, or going to whatamnew.net, maybe ordering this t-shirt, that hoodie, well, not hoodie, it's hot right now, tank top, v-neck, what have you. Give it as a gift for somebody. Father's Day has come up. Give it as a gift for somebody. It ain't got to be for you. Let that be a constant reminder to them that, hey, the sky's not always gray. Maybe sometimes you may see a little bit of sunshine cracking between those clouds. And also, listen, COVID is still here. Okay, this is like the 40th remix. They just released another strand of it. The best way to combat COVID starts off with good hygiene. Okay, the first thing you got to do to beat COVID is have good hygiene. So we're going to need you to do something. We're going to need you to wash your hands. But most of all, wash your ass, okay? Tell the people what they got to use, man.
Use soap and plenty of it.
Okay, Chiefs, let people know how they got to do this, Bobby.
And remember, guys, it's from face to ass, not ass to face.
Okay, it's that simple, y'all. Wash your hands. Wash your ass, okay? Use soap, all right? From face to ass. I'm sorry, not ass to face, okay? It is that simple, y'all. All right? And on that note, like the kids say, what they say, man? Peace. Peace.
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out to all the fathers in the building. Shout out to all the people that got the week pullout game. Shout out to you. Shout out to
Fuck these kids.
shout out to the people that were like Mello. They just don't miss. But no. We are out. We love y'all. Peace. That's what the kids say, right?
Blasphemy!